going on? Marissa here. Got a video review on Ultimate RevShare. So Ultimate RevShare is a advertising platform for people who have businesses, right? You go in there and they have a bunch of different little advertising services. And the really cool thing is there is a revenue sharing pool. The members who buy the revenue share, the ads, the advertising services on here also get they get interest on their money basically every single day from everybody purchasing these advertising services. Now, doesn't this sound familiar? I think so. There's actually many programs, like the Ultimate RevShare. Okay, I thought that's a bad thing, but at the same time, you have to be very, very careful which ones you kind of put your money into. Because a lot of times, people behind these are just copycats, and they don't really have very good intentions. Now, before all, I believe the Ultimate RevShare is kind of becoming a popular thing. So before anybody starts crying and whining, just watch this video, or you can just click off this video. I really don't care. But I want to target people who are very new to RevShares and thinking they're about to become like rich overnight with something like this, or make all this money and not do any work, because that's like fairy tale land. These advertising platforms, they mean well by trying to have these advertising services, but listen, probably most of the people who are going to get into Ultimate RevShare could give a crap about advertising services. There's going to be, because they are marketing their advertising services a little bit heavier than some other RevShares, but still, most people who get into this program don't have anything to advertise. The only thing they care about is getting in there, making interest on their money, and repurchasing or, taking their money out and putting it back in to keep their money growing. That's it. The problem with that, eventually, usually when people start doing that, it's going to end up where, there's not any real money to back up people's accounts. So that's the problem with people doing that. And eventually it'll kind of run dry. Now, people are saying it's a lot different, whatever. I've seen things like this and they all end. One thing I sort of like is the fact that people talk about the owner, Tom Taylor. And I was getting kind of good feedback and good research, about Tom Taylor. And so I kind of started digging a little bit deeper. And there are some things, that aren't so good about him. He's kind of known to have a lot of different kind of quick money-making scheme sites that go down, a lot of forced matrices and things like that. I think the site is called Behind MLM or something like that. Behind MLM, you can find where they kind of talk about some of the things he kind of has done online. Although he has made a lot of money online, I'm sure he's also made people money, online. But just from some of the mixed things I'm getting from him, I don't know. And the fact that this is a RevShare, and RevShares are so risky right now because they're all copycatting each other, and people behind them have no real good intentions. They have good intentions for a little bit, but as soon as it starts hurting their pocket, they're out. As for right now, as much as I'm saying all this, it's up, and I believe it's paying out. So you can put your money in there and get some money out of it, you know what I mean, for as long as you can. Or, hey, if it does last a really long time, that's really good too. But here's what I will say. If you're not advertising something on there, do it. Even though sometimes when these things come on and are very new, the advertising services are actually pretty good. They usually start to dwindle, right? Because all the advertising, all the eyes that are getting to your basically ads are from members in the thing. You're not really getting outsiders looking at your stuff. So that's why it starts dwindling. But still, sometimes you can make some pretty good money advertising whatever, any kind of product or business you're in. I'm going to be basically taking, I'm going to be watching this one real close. There's a couple I, kind of keep my eye on, okay? This is one I will be keeping my eye on for sure. If you're someone trying to save up money to get into something like this, or to take a good chunk of money out of your savings account, I would not risk that. Or if you're somebody who just doesn't know this game and doesn't know what to look for as far as things going south in RevShares, the possibility of you losing money is kind of high. You can make a little bit of money in RevShares, just be careful, okay? And I really I say be careful. I really want to say don't do them, but I say be careful because a lot of people are going to see this and do it anyways. For anybody out there who really actually wants to make money online, you can do that. You have to get into things that are very transparent and actually teach you, I think, a real skill. A skill you can learn that you can keep doing a long term, not just, oh, cool, the site's been around for a year or two and then it's gone. No, I think the long-term income is better. If you want to make some money and don't have to worry about if the site's still up, if they're paying out, what are the delays, what are the changes they're always making. There's a link in my video description or in the comment section below to a simple system where you can make you're not going to be like doing no work. So I'm not going to put that fairy tale into your head, but it's something that's real and legit, and I will help you get to where you are making a very good amount of money every single day in the system. You can watch my income proof videos on my channel. That's basically it. Click the link, sign up, and be careful what you get into. Bye.